Excellent. So, yeah, good evening. Welcome to our Wednesday evening opportunity call. And thank you guys for the ones that have turned out tonight, and also all of you that are watching by video, at a later stage or anywhere around the world. So good to see you all. And what these presentations are about really are, one is designed to keep you up to date with any changes that are happening in one click and in the world of crypto in general, certainly anything that's going to be affecting our business model. And also if you can do what we're doing, there's absolutely no reason why you can't give exactly the same presentation to one of your friends, neighbors, relatives, or you can just send them along to our presentations, knowing that they're going to get a bulk standard presentation from us. And sometimes I do feel guilty that we say the same things to the same people over and over again. But it really would be crazy if we started saying a different thing every single week. I've been in businesses like that, and believe me, they are no fun. It just leads to a lot of confusion, a lot of headless chickens, and no money. So I feel awkward, but I won't apologise for saying the same thing over and over again, because it really is very, very simple business. So I'm going to start my presentation. And somebody's going to tell me that they can see that.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So welcome to the one-click trading system, the world's first one-click crypto trading solution. And why crypto trading? There are a lot of things we could do to make money, but crypto trading is the way money should be. We've got this strange idea over the last couple of centuries, or certainly the last 100 years, since we've had central banks and governments involved in what central banks are doing and this sort of thing, that they're in control of the money. That is their money, and they just kindly let us use it. That's not the case at all. It's your money, because it's your money because it's your labor that was used to create the money. Okay, it's not whatever the government says it is worth, it's what you say it's worth, because it was your labor. And if you and I, as the buyer and the seller of something, agree that it's worth however much money, which equates to your labor and my labor, then that's what it is. It's nothing to do with the government. And that's why crypto is such a crucial point in our history, moving from the control of governments and banks and so on to what is going to be in the future is going to be phenomenal. But at some point in the future, people are going to look back. We'll be telling our grandchildren about fiat currency. They'll say, "Really? Why would you let the government tell you what to do? What the money's worth? Why didn't you just invent crypto?" And of course, we have. So crypto is the wave of the future. We've had a minor diversion into fiat currencies, but they're destined not to last. And cryptocurrency is the way it's going to go. No one wants banks or governments telling them what to do with their hard-earned money. Cryptocurrency is very, very definitely here to stay. It's the future of money. And we are at the point of mass adoption. Every trend, every technology gets to a point where all of a sudden, everybody gets on board with it. You can look at all the gadgets. You've got CDs and I don't know, DVD players and computers and so on. There was a point where there were only a few computers, and anybody who had a computer was some strange creature. Everybody knew at least one person who had a computer. Now everybody owns at least one, maybe two or three or four computers. It's not unusual for a household to have 10 or 12 computers, in different shapes and forms. So crypto is going to be like that. It's reaching the point of mass adoption, and pretty soon everybody will be using it. It'll be second nature, and certainly our children's children will wonder what all the fuss is about, because it's just second nature to them. So crypto is definitely here to stay, which means exchanging cryptos is a viable way to earn from the crypto space, which also means you are in the right place at the right time. Because you imagine that in the future, the crypto market is going to be many, many, many times bigger than the Forex market. If you think about it, if we're all using cryptocurrency, why would we need a Forex market? It'll never go completely, at least I don't think it will. but all of that volume of exchanging wealth will be done in cryptocurrency. And people are there massively rich, massively wealthy from being in crypto and trading crypto. And you're here right now. We're struggling to get things moving. We're pushing as hard as we can. We're pushing this snowball up a hill. But you're here with us as we're doing that. And at some point it's going to take off. We're going to get to the top of the hill. We're going to go over the other side, and it's going to run away from us. And we're all going to be benefiting from that, because you were here at the start of it all. And I know crypto has been around for 10 or 12 years now, but it really is only just getting started now. You really are in the right place at the right time. How many times have you wanted to be in the right place at the right time? And now that it's here, do you recognize it? I know the people on the call recognize that, but people watching this by video at a later stage, do you recognize that you are right now in an enviable position of being right at the start of a trend? You see, there have been trends throughout history, and most people that had a chance to buy Microsoft, Google or Facebook stock didn't bother. Most of us, if we could go back 20 years, we would jump all over that. We would sell everything we could to buy any of those stocks, because we know what's going to happen to them, or we know now what's going to happen to crypto. But see, those who did buy those stocks earned a fortune, and we're not offering stocks in somebody else's company. We're offering a trading system designed to grow your wealth. And we'll show you later how you can help others do the same. Al will be giving us a presentation about how you can help others do exactly the same if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. So just by way of looking at the backdrop of the economy, what return is your pension fund getting right now? And so I'm going to talk in this presentation about a couple of things with crypto. One is that you can create an income from it, or from trading crypto. You can create an income, or you can compound that income or that profit to generate a very large asset. Okay, well, what we're talking about with this pension fund here is that in 2021 it's worth 3.9%, or it's generating 3.9% more income than the same pension fund was in 2020. So that's not bad. 3.9%. That's about 5 times what my bank pays me for my savings. So that's pretty good. But even so, 3.9%, not really a lot to get excited about. And particularly with inflation coming up to around 15-16%. I heard the government figures today for inflation, 2.9%. Absolute rubbish. You know that. You've only got to look at how little groceries you can buy for your money this month, how little petrol, gas you can put in your car this month. You know that it's not 2.9%. So there's something funny going on with those figures, that's for sure. But what's the growth of your pension fund likely to be for 2022? And I predict it's back down to the negative figures that we had for the 2020 and 2019. So you can't rely on the government, your boss, or traditional investment programs to sort out your financial future. You need to sort it out. If it is to be, it is up to me. And no one else cares about your finances. They don't affect anybody else except you. And if you don't care about your finances, if you don't care about the future of where your money's, how much your money is going to be worth in the future, then that's the majority. Nobody cares. Okay, so you need to pay attention to your own needs. In short, if we can produce a growth in your wealth of better than 3.9% per year, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of your bank. 3.9% per year. Okay, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of your bank. OneClick's developed a crypto trading system to allow you to engage with us to grow your wealth. So this is what we're offering you. We've made it easy and accessible. You can register and set up the service on your website, or set it up in an app on your mobile device. You use the same login details in both places. And as we were setting this up, we were thinking, what do people want from a trading system? How are we going to attract customers to our trading system? And of course, the first thing is it needs to be reliable. This isn't in any particular order, but it does need to be reliable. It needs to work in all markets, and it needs to be available. People need to access it at all times from wherever they are in the world. Ease of access. People want to be able to access it by an app, by a tablet, by a computer, maybe on their watch. I don't know what other things are coming down the pipeline, but I'll bet that in the future, people will be accessing our system on lots of other devices. I saw somebody with a computer screen built into the microwave the other day. You know, so maybe they can access a system on that. Who knows? Low time input. People are busy. You know, we all want the rewards of trading cryptocurrencies, successfully trading cryptocurrencies. We all want those rewards, but we don't have the time it takes to generate those rewards. That's what our trading system is for, because you do a few very simple things, hook things up to our system, and our system takes care of it for you. You don't need to do the things a trader does. You don't need to sit up half the night to babysit a trade to make sure that you get, you know, 1% target out of it, or get up early in the morning, or miss weekends, or you know, you don't need to spend years learning how to read the indicators, how to read the you know, the news articles, the fundamental news, and this sort of thing. Our traders do that for you. All you need to do is a couple of things: put some money here, connect it up there, job done. So you want low time input, and we can actually offer you an autopilot option. Literally, tick a box, check a box, and it runs on its own. We want ease of use. We don't want to find out that anybody's excluded because of intelligence or because of lack of access to technology or anything at all. Ease of use. And what I often say to people is, if you can make a phone call on a mobile phone, you can do this. In fact, it's even simpler than that, because making a phone call often requires you to click 11 numbers. Okay, with this, it's just click one thing, job done. And you want to make results. We're not doing this for the fun of it. You know, we have fun, and we joke around a lot, and we do all sorts of things to make ourselves feel good and make our members feel good. But the bottom line is, we're going to make results. We're going to make a life-changing amount of money if that's what you want. Some people will only want an income of a few $100s a month, and I will talk more about that in a minute. But you know, it's up to you if you turn this into an income-producing machine or an asset that grows over time. But whatever you do, you want to be able to generate results. So with our trading system, users can be free trialers, customers, or affiliates. So free trialers, when they register, they check a box to say they want to be on a free trial for 14 days. If they decide to become a customer, then the customer pays $99 per month for access to the trading service. Affiliates pay $149 per month for access to the trading service, plus a load of extras that we covered in the next presentation. After that, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. It does annoy me when I look at businesses on behalf of people that ask me to analyze them for them. And I say, well, do you realize that when you get down the road here, you're going to lose that? That's going to disappear. And do you realize when you get down the road here, you're going to pay this extra money for this other thing? And by the way, if this isn't balanced and you don't keep up a 60%, 30%, 30%, or 20%, 20%, whatever, balance between all these different things, you're going to be losing out. And they go, oh, I didn't know that. There's no, with one click, there are no hidden fees or extra costs. You just pay your subscription, job done, and you know, you get all the benefits that go with that. Your trading fund is absolutely nothing to do with us. You don't give us access to your trading fund at all. All you do is give us access to move coins around within your account. Okay, so we take some of your USDT and buy some Bitcoin, and then we sell it back into USDT, and then we take some USDT, buy some Ethereum, and sell it back into USDT. But it's always in your account. Okay, we never touch your trading funds, and in fact, we don't even need to know how much is in your trading fund. So I'm just going to very quickly cover off 3 different things you can do to make money with cryptocurrency trading. There are lots of things you can do with cryptocurrency in general to make money. You know, you can teach people, you can write a book, you can produce a YouTube video, you can do all sorts of different things. And one of the things you can do with trading is it's called hodling. So you buy one Bitcoin here, and the price goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And for some reason, you decide to sell there. It might be because you've got a tax bill. It might be because you need some money at that point, or you might just say, well, you know, I wish I'd have sold back here. I'm a bit despondent, so I'm going to get out now. And if you do that, then what you've done over a 9-month period on this chart is you've made $19,000 profit. Okay, so you bought for 11, you sold for 32-ish, so you've made $19,500. That's pretty good for 9 months of doing nothing. And it literally is doing nothing. The other thing you can do is generate an income from this. So you buy here and sell here, and then when you buy back in here, you need less money now to buy a Bitcoin than you did when you sold. So you keep the rest as profit or as income. And then the price goes up and comes down, you buy your Bitcoin. So you sell here, you buy here, and you buy your Bitcoin again, and you spend the difference because that's your profit. Okay, and if you do that, then your profit from trading one Bitcoin over that 9-month period is $106,000. Now, something else you can do is similar to that, but it's instead of spending your money, instead of taking the money as an income, you use that money to buy back in and buy more Bitcoin. So you buy one Bitcoin here and 1.25 Bitcoin there, and 2 Bitcoin there, and 3 Bitcoin there, and so on. By the time you get over here, you've got 7 Bitcoin. You've not taken any money out. It's all still in your asset, and your asset now is 7 Bitcoin. Okay, and the benefit of doing that is that your profit from compounding is $193,000. So it's 10 times as much as hodling, and it's almost twice as much as just trading. So I'm a big fan of compounding. You don't have to be. You can make this work with one click just by taking the money out every once in a while and have income. And in fact, there is a formula you can use for a balance for that. And typically what you would say is when you've got 11 times as much money in your account as you started with, take your initial stake out and spend it. And then when the money goes up by 11 times again, take out 9% and spend it. And so, you know, over a period of time, you earn some money, you grow your asset, and you have a little bit of an income as well. That's my own formula, by the way. You won't find it in any textbooks or anybody else talking about it. That's based on a formula I used for something else, and it seems to work pretty good. So how do we achieve the results that we're looking for? One-click secured and adapted some proprietary forecasting tools. And they are proprietary to one-click. Now, we can't give you those, we can't tell you about them, we can't show you them and have you read them because they're proprietary. There's all sorts of intellectual property and confidentiality and this sort of thing around that. But what it does mean is that the members benefit from our results by us using those proprietary forecasting tools. So by applying our algorithmic data, we know with a high degree of certainty where the market's headed. Sometimes it takes a bit longer to get there. And you know, we're in a period like that right now. There's lots of reasons why the market's being depressed, and it's simply because, or the overarching principle is that the big boys aren't ready for the price of crypto to go up again yet. They want to carry on buying as low as possible, so they're doing a little bit of jiggery pokery where it goes up and then they force it back down so they can buy some more, and then they let it ride up and then they force it back down so they can buy some more. And every time they force it back down, they take money away from people like us. And you know, we're very fortunate because although right now it's kind of hard to make big money in the crypto market, a lot of people are losing a lot of money, and we're not doing that. Okay, so we can be thankful for that. I'd much rather be making lots of money than just not losing lots of money, but I'll settle for that. So we want the system to be available. The crypto market's awake for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and so are our pro traders. You can tell our pro traders because they're the ones with big bags under their eyes and matchsticks holding their eyes open. No, they do take it in turns, obviously. But what this means is that you can be sent trades any time of the day or night. And you just select the ones you want to take. That's in one-click mode. So a trade comes through to your app and you click on the button. I'll show you that in a minute. and you take that trade. Or if you don't want to be up 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you can activate the auto click mode. Okay, and that means that the system will take the trades for you. When our pro traders send a signal out to buy or sell, it's taken automatically for you. I'm going to talk about the compound calculator. I covered compounding a little bit, and you can see the benefits of compounding are pretty amazing. You know, this is just a mathematical exercise, if you like. This isn't saying what will happen to you if you get involved in one click. This is just a mathematical exercise. If you take $1,000 and make 10% profit per week, by the end of the year, you would have $45,000, which is just phenomenal. You know, I was talking the other day about if we do something at 1% per week, that works out 52% per year, but it's not, it's 83% per year. So compounding really is, I'm a big fan of compounding. So this is how we talk about optimizing our strategy by you compounding your profits. Now you don't have to, like I say, you can just do straightforward trading, set a price and forget about it. Or you can periodically, say once a week or every couple of weeks, you can recalculate how much per trade you should have. And this will be more important as the market turns around and we start seeing significant growth. This will be more important for you to calculate once a week and change your trading figures. At the moment, I don't think there's any point in doing that, and we'll talk about it when it happens. We'll talk about it. But this is how to do it. If you want to set an amount per trade, then in your back office on your exchange page, you set it here and scroll down the page and click save. If you want to switch on or off auto click, you check or uncheck this box, scroll down the page and click save. And there's a warning here that if you have coins in your exchange account at the time of setting up this API link, they will be sold when One-Click Next issues a sell signal. So just a word of warning there. So a couple of extra points. Trading is commission free. We don't take a commission from your trading funds. I'm not going to labor that. Most of you know that that's just the way we operate. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds to someone just because they happen to introduce you, and you keep 100% of your trading profits. You're in control of your crypto at all times. And you have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profits. So get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link, select to sign up for the free trading trial or to join as a customer or join as an affiliate, set up your exchange account, deposit some funds, and connect your exchange to your one-click account. That takes about 2 minutes. First time you do it might take a bit longer, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, but I helped somebody do this the other day. It took me about 2 minutes. Profits earned during your free trial are yours to keep. If you refer either a customer or an affiliate during your free trial period, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate at no extra cost, which is phenomenal just on its own. I've been involved in things where when you want to become an affiliate, you then pay extra money, and then you become a 3-star general affiliate, and you have to pay more money and use your money to unlock rewards for you. And it's just doesn't feel right. You can subscribe as a customer or an affiliate anytime you want during the free trial, and the free trial means you can try before you buy. The person helping you will help you to do this. Okay, it's very, very simple. There's a list like this on the FAQs page about the third question down, so you can just work your way through it. And like I say, none of it is difficult. It's all very easy to do. So that's it. Then sit back and relax. For one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on. Just a little point there, but it is quite important if you're waiting for a notification of a trade. And if you've selected auto-click, you don't even have to do that. And however you take the trades, whether it's with one-click or auto-click, or even if you buy coins into your exchange wallet, however the coins end up in your wallet, you can relax in the knowledge that the one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit at any time of the day or night. When you're ready to pay, select to join as a customer or as an affiliate. Pay the required amount in Bitcoin. You'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. Now, I said I'd show you a little bit about the app. When trades are available, they'll appear in the signals page of the app. So there's the signals page. And this is the app on the phone. There's a pointer click here. There's a little icon there that says it's available. So as soon as the signal appears, you'll be able to click on that. If it's too late, if the market's changed too much, when you click on that, it'll say, sorry, you can't take the trade, things have changed too much. Okay, so you will get some warnings, but the signal will stay on this page for a period of time to give you a chance to take it. Down the bottom of the page here, you can see your holdings of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. And part of the reason for that is so that you can check the app is connected to your exchange, because these figures will be exactly the same as you've got when you check your exchange. If that's the case, OneClick is talking satisfactorily to your exchange. So that's the signal. So you click here and it becomes a trade. Oh, sorry. There's a little menu option. I won't go back. There's a menu option. You can click on that and you can look at your profile, or you can look at My Trades. In the My Trades page, you'll see that all of those signals that have been acted upon become trades. They become these pale blue panels. And it tells you the coin that you've bought, when, and the quantity, and the fact that it was bought, as in green, and what price you paid for it. Okay, so that's the pale blue panel. And this is, we don't show the USDT, it's just assume that you've bought that Bitcoin there with the USDT, you bought that Ethereum with USDT. When the coins are sold and you then convert it back into USDT, then you get a dark blue panel like this one. And again, it tells you when it was sold, the quantity that was sold, which should be the same quantity as you bought previously. You get the word sold in red there, and the price that you sold at. So you should be able to work out that you made a profit by comparing the two prices. The next iteration of the app is going to be, that's going to be calculated for you automatically. Trading cryptos with the one-click trading system really is one-click simple. So what I would suggest here is get back to the person that told you about OneClick and get their referral link today. Quick recap: register a OneClick account, fund an exchange account, link the two via an API key, and relax with AutoClick or have fun with OneClick. It really is OneClick easy. And I'd just like to finish off by saying, welcome to the OneClick family. I'm going to switch that off and I'm going to invite Al to come and give us the next presentation. Which for me, this is, you know, I love the idea of the trading the cryptocurrencies, setting it all up, push a button, let somebody else do all the hard work. You know, I do like trading, but I like the idea of somebody else doing the trading 24/7 for me. That's much better. But the thing that really excites me about OneClick is what Al's about to talk about now. So I'm just going to introduce Al Cunningham to give the next presentation. And I can see your screen.
Did you introduce me yet?
I think so.
Okay, let's just checking.
Do you want some more words?
Yeah.
Al's a nice guy.
Wait, I can't wait till I go backwards here. What's going on with my thing here? Anyhow, thanks, Andy. You know, it sounds simple what we're trying to do there, but obviously there's a lot involved to get this amount of money that we want to make each and every week. And I know we're working hard on it, but what can we do? Again, thanks for all you guys that came on board with us again. My voice might be a little raspy and my eyes might look a little heavy. We had a visitor to the house and we all got it in the house here, okay? But I didn't want to miss out talking to you guys tonight. But I was thinking, you know, I think there's only 3 or 4 of you on here, like Tim and Tom and Doug. And do any of you want to try to do this presentation and I'll click through? Tell us in the chat. Would somebody like to try? Anybody telling us, Andy? Andy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm not seeing anything in the chat.
I just thought, you know, maybe Tim wanted to try it and I'll click through the slides and maybe, you know, learn something. Tim, Tom, come on. You want to make me do the work with my sore throat? Oh, man. I thought you guys are all helpful. most of you probably got this off by heart by now anyhow, because it's pretty simple. One click is there, and why do you want to be part of it? Most people want to be part of it because you want to grow your wealth and you want to change your lifestyle. And you know what? One click's not the only one out there. Matter of fact, if you want on the internet, there's
Al,
hundreds of them.
Sorry to interrupt you, Al. Tim
Yeah.
said he'll give it a go.
Okay, let's do that, Tim. You tell me, and we'll start flipping through.
So just unmute yourself, Tim.
Turn your mic on.
Yeah, Tim, unmute yourself, and
You
when you
talk.
want the next slide, just say to Al, next slide, please. Hi, Tim.
Let's introduce Tim all the way from Nashville, USA. Isn't that the country music city of North America? Hello, Tim. Are you there? Nah, he was just joking. He really wants me to do it. See?
Was he trying to call you bluff?
Where are you, Tim?
Yeah, no, Tim, I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. Down the bottom left corner, there's a little microphone that says mute.
Might as well have fun doing this anyhow. And don't get too close to your screen. You don't want to catch what I got.
Okay, you there?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Recognize the fact, of course, I don't know who exactly I'm talking to, but I do not see well. And one of the points concerning this is I may not be able to tell you exactly what slide to go to next because I may not be seeing it properly in order to say next. So I think what would be better for me, and then you can interject something if I'm wrong, is let me tell you the way I have kind of absorbed it over the past several months. And then if it fits, great. And if it doesn't, you can, take the mic back. Does that work?
Good. Sounds good
Tim,
to me.
Tim, I give you credit for trying, okay? And I think it's really good, especially when you have the little bit of an eye problem there. But yeah, start telling us what you say. Maybe the slides won't coincide with what you got there, but we'll get through them, okay? So right now, I'm just on the first slide. If you remember, I say, why do people want to join One Click? So go from there.
Okay, well, why you want to join One Click is pretty simple. We want to make money. And if we can do it by helping others at the same time, there's an expression somewhere, I forget where I heard it, but if you help other people get what they want, you get what you want. And in this particular case, I was speaking with a friend just recently, and he was talking about some of the problems he was having, not in life, but in meeting the bills and the gas going up and the variety of things that are happening in the world, which makes things difficult. And I basically told him about what I was doing with One Click and how that if he could get involved, he could not only make money, but he could potentially change. There's no guarantees in life or in One Click, but he could potentially change his family tree. And he has a young daughter and son, and I'm trying to get him to come to one of these calls, but I believe Bob calls him Bob. I believe Al calls him Bob.
I like
and
Bob.
The my particular friend's name is Ryan, but it doesn't matter. The idea is if you bring someone into One Click, not only are you giving them the opportunity of a lifetime, but you're also helping yourself at the same time. Because when you bring someone into One Click, you are immediately given, when they join, of course, if they join the 14-day free trial, that's one thing. And of course, they can upgrade during that time. But if they then decide to become a member and pay their fee, whether they become a customer or an affiliate, the initial person, in this case, me, gets an immediate $50 from their fee. And that doesn't come out of their pocket. It comes out of the One Click pocket. So $50 is interesting, but it's not exciting. But the thing of it is, it comes to you every single month, not just the first day, but when they renew their subscription next month, it comes to you again. And then the following month, it comes to you again. So if at that point, you're getting $50, well, you might say, well, let me introduce it to his brother, and his brother's name's Jody, who's also a good friend. Well, now if Jody comes in, that's $50 from Ryan and $50 from Jody. Once again, not that exciting, but if you get a third person And we'll call him Tommy, who's another good friend of mine. My Cocker Spaniel is here on my lap saying, "Who in the world are you talking to?" He wants me to throw the ball, but I won't do it. But anyway, if you get a third person, that's 50, 50, and 50, which is basically then you have paid for your service, your one-click business in a box, as I believe Al calls it. And it truly is a business in a box, because all you have to do is show people what you're involved in. You don't have to hard sell them. You don't have to talk about something being, beyond belief. Although in a way, this is beyond belief, because the wealth potential, as Andy said, is kind of unbelievable. Now, whether we get there or not is dependent on how hard we work. This is a commission-based thing. I mean, the trading part, we give them our money and it just grows on its own, especially if we do auto click, which is what I do. But this part it takes a little bit of work. You've got to find those 3 people. But here is the exciting part. Once again, I said 50, 50, and 50. Well, big deal. You paid for your business, but you're not excited. It's not going to change your life. But what if then Jody and Ryan and Tommy reach out to their friends who I may not even know? They also come into one click because they say, well, Tim's doing pretty good. Maybe we'll do good. And then their friends might say, hey, what are you into, Ryan or Tommy or Jody? And he said, well, I got involved in this thing called One Click and I'm doing crypto. And they say, oh, well, tell me all about it. Well, one thing leads to another. And then this other person joins who I don't know. And that's called an indirect referral. And for that, you get $10. Once again, not exciting. But then that old adage, which I can't remember, I'm not going to try and make it into a particular speech, but would you rather get 1 penny a day and then on day 2 get 2, and then on day the next day get 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And I believe that comes out, and one of you guys, Al or Andy, might tell me that analogy comes out to millions of dollars, where if you took a lump sum to begin with, it wouldn't be nearly as much, although at the surface, it would feel like, wow, this is $1 million now, or do I just want to get 1 penny doubled and doubled and doubled and doubled? And if you haven't done that exercise, take out a spreadsheet and do it, because it's amazing. I don't know if either of you guys know the number, but it's multi-millions of dollars.
No, you're doing it well.
On day 31, you get $10 million.
Okay, well, that's the point. With maybe not on day 31, it may be on year 2 or month 2, depending on how hard you want to work. When Jody and Ryan and Tommy begin telling their friends, and then they tell their friends, it just becomes a ripple effect, like dropping a stone into a puddle, and it goes out and out and out. And here's the neat thing: it doesn't go out without you being part of it, because since you referred the first 3, you're getting $10 and $10 and $10 and $10 on every one of those people, down for 6 levels. It gets pretty amazing then, because I can't think of the numbers. Al has a chart in which I could not even see if it was in front of me. But by the way, let me just say, oh, shush now, Noah. Because I have glaucoma, slows me down, but it doesn't stop me. And that's what I want to say to you guys out there. If you have a dream, you want to follow it. There's going to be obstacles in life. That's just part of it. But if you can overcome those obstacles and you can decide, I'm going to make this happen no matter what, that's when your energy turns into, like SpaceX going to the moon, to the Mars. Well, that's what's going to happen in your life with one click. If you get behind it, if you are enthusiastic enough, like I am, or like I am right now, then you can really change people's life and your own life. Now, I don't know what those numbers are, Al. Maybe you can tell me down 6 levels after you get multiple.
Sure, I'll tell you. Here, let me just fill in the blanks there for you. So if you brought the 3 people in, and then they brought 3, and it goes down for 6 levels, you're actually going to have about 1,000 people in your group. And when you figure out your $50 and all your 10s, it's going to be around $11,000 per month. And that comes in month after month. And then if we just up it one by one and go and find 4 and teach them to get 4, By the time it goes down 6 levels, you're going to have a group of 5,000 people underneath you, and that's going to work out to about $5,000 a month. Now that's not, or I mean, $50,000 a month. Now that's a pretty good income, $50,000 a month. Okay. And like you said, the harder you work, the more it's going to grow, the bigger it goes. So to move forward from here, we're going to move to the first group that we can grow to. Here, I'll just talk about the 6 levels just so people see that also. But you can see here, in my case, it's Bob. You got your $50. Then Jim come under Bob for 10, and Jim got Sue, you got 10. So you see what happens when it goes down 6 levels. So every person that you directly sponsor go across your top line, and this happens as the people grow down. So tell us about a super affiliate, Tim.
Well, hey, recently, One Click had what was called a March Madness. And if you could particularly spin the wheel or answer a question one time when Stuart wasn't here, you'd get some crypto sent to you, which happened to me. And I'll talk about super affiliate in just a second. But Richard asked the question. He says, get ready to type, because whoever can answer this question the quickest accurately will get the prize of the day. And so he said, what is the top level, which is one above super affiliate, in One Click? And quick as I could think of, and I'm a fast typist, I said, pro level, get 20, teach and be supers. He said, man, you got it. That was so fast. And they sent me a prize. But I'm getting ahead of the story, which is super affiliate. Super affiliate's not easy, and you got to be committed to it. But when you realize that the rewards that are there potentially for you, I mean, how can you not say, I got to go for it? When you get those 3 that I talked about earlier, that pays for your subscription, and then it ripples on down. But if you get excited then and you get the 4th one, as Al said, then you say, well, let me try for a 5th one. Well, if you get 10, as we're seeing on the screen right now, and then here's where the work comes in. But by this time, you should be making enough money where you're excited about the possibilities, not only for yourself, but your team. If you teach those 10 to also get 3 each, then they are, I can't think of what they are at that moment, but you then become a super affiliate. And that means you get an extra $5. So it means you're getting 50, 50, 50 from those first 3. Then you're getting 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 over this 10, over these 10 people. And then you're getting an extra 5 just because you become a super affiliate. It's kind of a reward that One Click gives you. And by the way, you don't have to do this. You don't have to pay more to do this. It's all, as Al said when he's doing the presentation correctly, you can go out there and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to open a McDonald's and have to deal with employees. But for $149 a month, you have got a business that potentially can give you life-changing income if you want to work it. And I don't know, did I ruin that too bad there?
No, you actually did a good job. So let's move on to pro affiliate.
Okay, now this is what I want to get, and it's I've got a lot. I basically, guys, the one thing about One Click is they encourage you, but they don't necessarily say, they don't scold you if you're not doing it, because they have customers and they have affiliates, and both of them work, and it's such a dream opportunity. Pro affiliate, that's my goal. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get here, but since I wrote that question, get 20, so get 20 and teach them to be supers. Okay, when we went back to that slide previously, and I told you what it was necessary to become a super, well, not only do you have to get 20, but you have to teach those 20 to become super affiliates. Now, that's not going to be easy. It's going to take some work. You're going to need to find, my dad was in the captain in the Air Force, and he told me this, it'll make sense in a minute. He said, there's always one in, one coming, and one going. And of course, he's talking about the Air Force, but you're certainly going to get people that come into One Click and then they say, ah, forget it, I'm leaving. It's going to take some serious effort to get this 20 people and teach them to become super affiliates. But then once that happens, you're getting an additional $5 per month. So what are we at now? That 50, 50, 50 for the first 3, 10 for the indirects, an extra what is it, 5 for super affiliates and an extra 5 again to be a pro affiliate. At this particular point, as Andy said, this is going to be life-changing money. And if you do get to this point, and I intend to, and I'm just getting ready to make a big push to try and get to super affiliate first and then this next, I will then be making life-changing money for me, my friends, my family, and that's kind of what my goal is. And I really can't see how anybody would not just jump on this opportunity, because crypto is going to do its thing. It's here to stay. Blockchain is changing the world. There's 1,000,001 projects which are happening. There's just no way you can be involved with crypto at all and not, even have a glimpse of the future of what the possibilities are. And very often you can't become involved in a Silicon Valley project because it's just not possible. You don't know the right people. You're not there at the right time. But here we are, as I've heard Andy say, we are at the right time in the right place with the right opportunity. Now I'm starting to cough, to seriously change our lives. And I don't know, what have I missed now, Al? That's all I can think to say at the moment.
Okay, Tim, just tell us what you remember. What does One Click do for all the members to help them grow their team? Do you remember that?
I do. Well, one of the things, fortunately for me, one of the things I do on the side is I develop websites. So, but most of you, or at least a percentage of you, aren't going to have that capability. You're going to say, well, okay, so I'm telling my friend, or I'm telling, Joe Public, who I met walking my dog or sitting at a restaurant. You're going to say, well, how do I tell them about One Click? Well, when you become an affiliate, and it doesn't matter whether you're an affiliate, a super affiliate, or a pro affiliate, unless they come up with more stuff in the future, they give you a very, very good website, which is filled with testimonials and articles and videos, and it's embedded with your link. So that means when someone says, well, I'd like to know more, but I'm busy right now. If you have a business card or an email, whatever, you say, well, here, check this out at your convenience. They come to this well-crafted professional website, as again, filled with all your links and such, and that then can direct them to the proper place at One Click. As you may have heard Andy say, get back to the person who invited you, because you can't get into this, and that's what's so neat about it. Nobody can sidestep you. You can't get in without going through a person who's already involved, and that's what makes it unique. And then on top of that, they also give you something. What's the biggest social media company on the planet? We all know, I mean, there's a lot of them now, but Facebook is kind of like the Coca-Cola. It's still the big boy. And when you get people involved with One Click, there is a chat bot, and the chat bot basically because some people aren't going to take the time to go to a website. They don't necessarily want to talk to you because they're going to feel like you might give them a hard sell or something like that. But the chat bot very calmly and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, steers them down a path which reveals the intricacies or the simplicity of One Click, and basically asks questions, and depending on how they are answered, it takes them to the next point. And I think the great thing about that is if they get stuck at the same time they're looking, you receive a message which says, Joe Blow is looking at your chat bot. I mean, I haven't had that happen, so I don't know what it says, but it then allows you to jump in at that particular moment and say, hey, friend, if you have a question, I'm here. We can hop on a Zoom. I can take you through it. If you got a question, I'm here for you. So, not only is the opportunity great, the tools are great, the website's great, and the chat bot is, state of the art.
And how much does this cost, Tim?
The entire thing without any extras at any point in time is $149 a month. And of course, you got to emphasize the fact that this is a subscription model, meaning if you're not subscribed, then you are no longer in the flow of things. So if you got a whole bunch, let's just say you've got a team of 20 people or so, and they're all paying their monthly fees, but you drop out for one reason or another, which is kind of silly, then the computer program which pays you jumps over you and goes to the next payer, next paid person. So what that means, let your subscription stay active. Don't let it go away. There's no reason you should, because that's basically like the keys to the rocket ship. So don't give up. But anyway, the answer to Al's question was $149 a month to be an affiliate, to get the tools, to get the commission, to get the website, to get a key to your future. Anyway, that's it.
Pretty good business for $149 a month, eh?
I would say it's an outstanding opportunity, and I can't think of anything I'd rather be involved in. Not to mention the fact that we've got, I believe Richard coined the phrase the one-click family. And although, we don't go out for dinner and drinks, although who knows, we might in the future, it's still good to kind of tune in and find out what's going on and how things are going, and, who's doing this, that. It's kind of a close-knit community, kind of like going to a family reunion where everybody gets together and talks about what they're doing. But in this case, we're getting together virtually, but who knows what the future might hold.
Well, Tim, you did a really good job. You tell me that you have been listening to what I said, because you know what? You almost did what I tell each people every time we're on here, almost word to word for word. Okay, so just to cap it all up, One Click is offering you two businesses in one. One is completely passive in the trading side, where the pro traders look after it. And the other one is, I call it passive plus. It's like passive, but you got to do a little bit of work. But if you don't look at it as work at it as a little bit of fun. You're building a group of people. You're building people around you that you like. Okay, if you don't like them, tell them to go see somebody else. Find people that you like. You all want to grow this business, because we're in it for the long run, and we all want to make money at it. And I think that should be really good. So Tim, great job. I'm going to send this back over to Andy. Andy might have a few words, and I don't know if any of the other fellows got any questions. If so, we can answer them. Great job, Andy?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tim, that was really good. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. And I know that there's people out there going to be listening to this on video, and you're going to have said things to them, or in a way that they wouldn't have heard from Al or I. So thank you for stepping up to the plate and doing that for us. And
we're a little more mechanical, and Tim brought it out as a member, okay, and he just said it in different words, so it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, everybody hears different things when Tim there said some things in a slightly different way. Somebody else will. Sometimes you can hear the same thing 3 or 4 times, then you hear it from somebody else. And you go, "Oh yeah, I wish somebody else had told me that." So that's great, Tim. Thank you for that. Well, you say about I might have a few words. We're kind of pretty much out of time now. We've got a couple of minutes, but I didn't want to waste anybody's time. I haven't prepared any notes or anything. As I was explaining, well, see the surf behind me. I was out there on my surfboard earlier, with my hair's all slicked back. Not really. I'm sat in a hotel room somewhere. Al, listen, thank you for that presentation. Very much appreciated. You struggled on with your voice, and you got Tim to join in, which is I think there's people going to listen to this, watch this video, and they're going to go, got it. Yeah, I understand this a bit better now. So that's great, Tim. Thank you for that. And look out for this video in the Telegram group and in the Facebook group, so you can send a link to people to, if they weren't able to make it to the call, then they can still watch what a good job everybody did. We'll do this all again on Sunday, the same time, same channel. And by all means, bring some people with you. I don't know whether anybody's been watching the charts today, but we're kind of optimistic. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I forget I said anything. I didn't say a word. Nobody heard anything, did they? Good. So I'm saying nothing, because I keep getting told off. As soon as I open my big fat mouth, it turns around and goes the other way. But so I didn't say anything. Okay, guys. So that's it from me. That's it from Al. That's it from our guest presenter, Tim. And we look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Have a great week. God bless.
Take care. Good night.